Podcasting to the world. It's the CK Mornings In Case You Missed It podcast with Chris, Allanah, and Matt. Subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. From our mouths to your ears, here's what you missed.
Is that a fact? Well, the facts are the facts.
Get droned on with useless facts.
Friday Fun Facts. We drop some truth bombs, some knowledge that you can work into conversation, dazzle your friends and family. However you want to use it, it just makes you a little smarter every Friday at this time. Being the first weekend of the Olympics, or I guess the second weekend of the Olympics, I've got some Olympic fun facts.
Perfect.
Okay. From 1921 to 1936, Liechtenstein and Haiti had the same flag without realizing it.
Without realizing
They
it? How do you
didn't
not
know.
realize that?
They didn't find out until the 1936 Olympics. And afterwards, Liechtenstein added a yellow crown. Imagine the opening ceremonies, 1936. Hey, are you with us?
Wait a second. Yeah, I know.
Who are you with? They look the same.
Or if they had to compete against each other, that would have been confusing.
That looks like our flag. That is our flag. I think they didn't even realize it.
And there's so many flag options. Like,
Yeah.
what's the chances of that?
How weird. In 2022, Beijing became the first city to have hosted both the Summer Olympics and the Winter Olympics. They had the Summer Olympics 2008, the Winter Olympics in 2022.
Oh, okay.
First place to do both.
That's interesting.
Only two countries. Well, that's what it is. It's Friday Fun Facts,
I
Allanah.
know that one's very fun and facty.
They're all factual. All factual. Only two countries have participated in every Summer Olympics since they started. 1896, the first year, and every single year, Greece and...
Greece and China.
No, Australia have
never
participated
would've guessed
in the
that.
Summer Olympics. Sweden and Finland are tied for the longest Olympic winning streak. They both won at least one medal at every Summer and Winter Olympics since 1908. Now, the U.S. always wins a ton of medals, but they boycotted the 1980 Summer Olympics in Moscow, so they don't have that record.
Missed that streak.
The para and Paralympics doesn't come from the words paralyzed or paraplegic. It comes from the Greek word para, which means beside, because the Paralympics stand side by side with the Olympics. Here's a Friday fun fact. A Hungarian fencer named Pal Skezers won a bronze medal at the 1988 Olympics. Then he became disabled after a bus accident and went on to win 6 medals in a wheelchair in fencing at the Paralympics. That makes him the only person who's won a medal at the Olympics before a disability and then won at the Paralympics when he was disabled. That's a nice little title.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Good for him. Friday fun fact. Football got a chance to be in the Olympics when it was added as a demonstration sport in 1932 games in Los Angeles. Like football, like we see in the NFL, not like soccer, but it bombed. It just didn't take off. Like, I think you only have 2 weeks. You can't be playing football like every other day. Like, these guys get beat up.
Football's kind of weird because it's not really a winter sport. It's not really summer, though. They need fall Olympics for that. I feel like...
Well, don't give them any ideas. They never considered it again since the 1932
Is
games.
baseball in the Olympics?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think it was a demonstration sport. Then they removed it. Then it was back. And then I don't even know if softball's in. That's a good question.
I'm full of them.
Stay tuned. A future Friday fun fact. As a parent, you always want your better for your children. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I'm sure my parents wanted better for me. I want better for them. They're going to want better for their children someday. You know what I mean?
The cycle goes on, yeah.
Exactly. I am so jealous of my son right now. My recently turned 18-year-old son.
Okay, tell me everything.
He hit the road yesterday with 3 of his buddies. 4-boy road trip.
Oh, youth.
Montreal.
Wow.
To go to Osheaga Music Festival. I was a little quieter yesterday morning because I was keeping an eye on my phone. They left early yesterday morning to drive to Montreal. This is the longest road trip they've ever gone on.
Oh, yeah, that's quite the hike
to
for
drive
anyone,
to
yeah.
Montreal. Mm-hmm. So I was very concerned. He did a very good job of texting along the way. Got to Montreal safe and sound. They did everything. They booked their own hotel. They got their own tickets. I was very proud of them. Like, that's an accomplishment. Like, they were like my son just turned 18 last month, so it's not like, it's not like he's a 17. He's a baby.
I can
still.
barely do those things.
Exactly.
I can barely plan a trip. It's a hard work. It's a process.
And he was telling me about it, like all their plans. I'm like, go on a road trip with my friends, like just the
Isn't
freedom
that just
he
like
has.
the summer quintessential? Like they just had the time of their lives, probably with music, having fun, laughing on that drive there. That's a core memory. Like that's so fun.
Exactly what I felt yesterday, and I was just happy they arrived and they arrived safely and everything's great. They'll be home later in the weekend, but going to see Noah Kahn tonight at Osheaga. And yeah, I don't know where this came from. I don't know where the idea came from. Well, it's Quebec.
Yeah.
They're 18. And I said to him, I was like, I know what happens. I know. Behave. So we're checking his snap maps last night.
Oh.
Trying not to, be over his shoulder, but just trying to keep a close eye, like, what are they up to? In bed, 9:15.
Well, they were probably tired from the drive.
They're also, I'm like, come on. Did you just snap and leave it there? Like,
That's
what
what
happened?
I think something's up. So,
Talk to him. No, he went to bed early.
This is a map on his Snapchat that you check?
Do you know Snap Maps?
I don't use Snap.
Oh, yeah, it's a map. You can see where people are. You can zero in on them. So I was like, oh, well, they're in bed. And I said, what do you do? Are you really in bed? Yeah, long day. We're getting ready for a long weekend. Like, what a responsible answer. Now, I'm not going to say that it's not going to turn out to be a great weekend, but, like, to get some early sleep after a road, like, that's just...
That's smart, because it's hard to get to a new city and not, just go to bed. You want to explore.
Yeah, and I asked him, and he's like, oh, yeah, we did a little tour around, but we're going to get some sleep and make Friday a day.
Wow. So mature.
I know.
It's more mature than you would do, probably.
Exactly. He sent me this last night at 9:15. I wasn't even home yet. I was like, what? You're in bed? I better get home and get some sleep here.
Oh, aren't you so excited for him to come home and show you the pictures and everything? He's
so excited. He was so excited. I'm so happy they made it safely.
Yeah.
Because that's a haul. But yeah, you're like you said, a core memory. And I was like, man, you remember back to those moments of like the freedom. You're 18. I can go places. He's got a full-time job now. He can go do things.
I love it.
Yeah, like do it before you're jaded and have to pay taxes
and you're thinking about how much it costs and how much you got to put on the credit card. And
Exactly. Go experience it. Derek Huff is coming to Caesars Windsor. Dance for the Holidays. The show's on Sunday, November 10th. We have tickets before you can buy them. They don't go on sale till 10 o'clock this morning. Ruby is on the line doing the Lord's work. She's going to do some corn detasseling today. Oh, ooh. Ruby. How hot is it going to be out there for you?
I don't want to know.
Oh, man. I'm thinking about you, Ruby, and anybody else that's corn detasseling in this heat. Ruby, if you don't mind, can I ask you how old you are?
I am 18.
18 years old. Okay, so she's the same age as my son.
Mm-hmm.
And my son, I was just saying, is off to a concert this weekend, Osheaga in Montreal. Mm-hmm. And Noah Kahn is the headliner tonight. Green Day's on the bill, SZA. So names you know. But you know how these concerts go. There's a bunch that, like of names, you're like, well, who the heck are these guys?
And it's always like an eye chart where it gets big. The Noah Kahn is front center, really big font. And then the very bottom, we're like, who is that?
So I've taken some names, some possible names that are playing at Osheaga this week. And it's a game called Band or Scam, okay? So you just have to tell me if it's a band or if it's a scam. It's not a real band, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so Ruby, maybe you have an inside scoop because you're of the age, and maybe you'd make more sense, all right? So the first name I'm going to throw at you is DJ Minx. Is that a real band or is that a scam? Did I make that up? DJ Minx.
I feel like that's going to be real.
That is real. There you go. See, she's got it.
She knows.
Okay. You can also go to Old Lady Allanah if you need some help, okay? Here's the next one, Mariah the Scientist. Mariah the Scientist. Is that a real band or is that a scam?
I feel like that's a scam.
Oh, no, it's
real?
That's real.
I would have thought it was a scam, too.
Mariah the Scientist, I believe, performing tonight. The Japanese House. Band or scam?
Scam.
No, that's real as well. Uncle Waffles. Uncle Waffles. Is that a real performance, band, or scam at Osheaga this weekend?
Real.
Real, yes, you are right. Do you know who that is? You're just guessing.
Just kind of guessing.
Yeah.
I was going to say that better not be a real name.
Uncle Waffles is real. Tizo Touchdown. Tizo Touchdown. Scam or band or scam?
Scam.
No, they're all bands.
These are real people.
They're all real bands.
Our apologies, Uncle Waffles.
Uncle Waffles might be the next big thing. We're going to give you those tickets anyway because, Ruby, you're going out in the corn today. You're going to go pull and do the tassel. Have you ever detasseled, Allanah?
No.
Jeez, yeah, she's a princess, Ruby. She never had to do it.
This is my 5th summer doing it.
5th summer.
Good for you.
Jeez, man, you come home so dirty and white.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Ruby, see? Yeah. She's not soft like us who are like, no, the air's down to 74. It's too hot here.
I might need some recommendations from the ladies out there. What? What's so funny?
How many syllables did you put in that word?
Recommendations.
Recommendations.
Recommendations on how to speak
go
properly.
ahead.
Some recommendations from the ladies, because you're not going to know anything that I'm talking about right here, Chris.
Try me.
All right, so I was at the store yesterday.
Yep.
I wanted to just pop in quickly, but then I end up down the skincare aisle. And let me tell you, hell on earth is a woman trying to pick out a new skincare product.
Okay,
I was trying to pick out a new eye cream or an eye serum. I was going to get a new one. I don't normally spend that much on eye creams or whatever, but I'm like, I'm going to splurge today. I'll be honest, I've been a little self-conscious with my just crow's feet, wrinkles. I feel like they're really popping.
Explain to me, what does this eye cream do, serum? What are you doing with this stuff?
That's the problem. So you put it under your eyes.
Okay.
Day and night.
Okay.
Under your makeup and whatnot. But that's the problem. I was in the store for, I'd say, probably an hour. I'm in the aisle reading the descriptions. They all got their little descriptions and they flower them up. And then it's like, well, do I want to target dark circles? Do I want to target puffiness? Do I want a cooling sensation? Do I want a tightening sensation? I'm like, does any of this really matter? I didn't even know where to start. I had a whole cart full of them, and I was doing like a process of selection. I was like a mad scientist. I'm like, which one do I want?
And what would this even cost you?
So normally I don't spend that much. Like I don't want to spend more than, they're expensive, like these eye creams. Like cheapest one I'd say is probably $20, which is normally what I buy because I'm like, I'm not spending more than that. But I decided, I'm like, I'm going to spend a little bit more. So I bought one for like $50.
Mama
After
mia, how
reading
big?
Descriptions, oh my God, you should see the size. It's like a little tube.
For $50?
I'm not kidding. It's like a little tube, like probably less than the size of my finger. An Olay eye cream. I'm like, I'm going to try this one. And that part of me is like, well, it's more expensive. It must be good. So then I splurge on this.
Wow.
I think I use it when I got home. I think I look more tired than ever. I'm like, I don't think this thing does anything.
I was going to say, maybe it looked like it added bags to your eyes. No offense.
No, I feel it. And you're not even lying. Like, I feel it. I'm like, this didn't do anything. Like, why did I spend? I can't return it because I opened the stupid thing already. But then some people online say you don't need eye cream. It's just glorified moisturizer. They mark up the price to get women to trick them into thinking they need eye cream.
Ladies, wow.
I know. It was the worst. It's like the worst experience. And now I feel like I'm out $50 and it didn't even help.
Follow my routine. Zest soap.
That's what you use on your face?
Yeah. It's the only thing that goes in my face. And sometimes toothpaste when I drool it out. That's all I've got going on. I've never... Eye serum?
Eye serum.
And you do it every single day?
Of course.
Wow.
Every day. Some people do it at night. I don't do it at night yet. But some people have ones they use at night and ones they use at morning and da-da-da-da. And some people are like, this one is good for under makeup. This one isn't.
So $50, would that
rules.
last you a couple months?
Probably like 2 months, I would
2
say.
months?
And I'm only using it once a day.
Got a text here. This is from Alicia. Says, here's some eye repair cream for you.
Oh, CeraVe. Okay, this was the popular one. I had this one in my hand, Alicia, but I couldn't choose between...
Return the other one. Well, too late now.
I don't know. Maybe I could return it. And
you
once I
already
use
opened
it, I'm like, I know the loss going into it. I know the risk going into it. See, but that's the problem. So the CeraVe one that Alicia sent me, that targets this and that. And then the one I bought because they target areas. That's how they get you. They'll be like...
So what happens if your eye cream dripped down to like your chin? I don't know. Is it, oh no, you've gone too far?
You start growing eyeballs out of your chin.
A couple texts. CeraVe,
Okay,
you can return it. That size should last you like 6 months, says Kelly. Oh,
okay. So we got 2 for CeraVe.
Sky says, I can't even lie. Hot water and a washcloth. Scrub till you're clean. Boom, Sky. Me too.
Yeah, but then that doesn't do anything for my crow's feet.
Look at my eye. I should not be one to talk.
I would take advice from you.
Natalie's got some. Yeah, Natalie's got a couple of tips for you there too. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta try a new one then. Should I return the other one?
You're asking the wrong guy.
What's your thoughts
I
on
would have
turning
never
or
bought
open?
a $50 container of anything.
They get you though.
They get you.
You should read. Oh, I should have brought it in just to read the descriptions. It's like awaken your senses and awaken your eyes, wide eyes and target crow's feet and da 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 da.
What happens? I'm a naturally squinty guy. What if I started using it? My eyes just became like full on like Muppet, like just bulging out of my head.
You know how crazy it is? My mom got eye drops you put in your eyes to make them brighter. They make the whites of your eyes brighter.
What?
Lumify or something. It's
bleach. That's what that is.
I'm like, what are they feeding to us? Like, wow. So she got these drops and she bought me. I'm like, I'm not putting drops in my eyes to brighten the whites of my eyes. She uses this stuff every day. Eye drops.
Do they look brighter?
I don't know. I don't think any of it matters.
I feel like I'd look like Grover. Like my eyes would just be bugging out of my head. You'd be
He
creeped out.
splurged on the $50 eye cream.
Like I wouldn't be able to hide it. I just come in one day using CeraVe or whatever this woman's saying here. I show up and you're like, "Did you use the CeraVe?" "Sure did." And my eyes are now googly eyed, like those little googly craft eyes.
Yeah, 15 years younger.
He's looking like a teenager again. Tara says she's 53, barely wrinkled. Vichy.
Vichy. Yeah.
Vichy.
Okay, that's a
Do you eat that? Is that, what do you do with that? Is that for your face?
eye cream. Vichy.
I'd be adding it to meals. Look at the text coming in.
Vaseline.
All right, ladies, go have your conversation in the text line. Looks like the members of Alannah's book club, that's never actually read a book, are fired up over your eye cream here. Man, they're all chatting.
We're too busy trying to choose an eye cream. So I was saying I was trying to choose an eye cream the other day, and it's just overwhelming in the eye cream aisle. They got something for everyone. You don't know what to choose. So a couple texts came in. A lot of people said CeraVe lotion, which is a popular one, I've heard.
Yep.
Janine says Vaseline, petroleum jelly for night eye cream. That would be cheap.
Yeah, well, you'd be all lubed up. You'd be all...
Oh, that's the goal. When I go to bed, I'm like a glazed donut. I need to be if I'm not shining, it's not working.
I'd fall off the pillow.
I don't care. I got to do what I got to do. Kim says, "Hi, Alannah. I was an esthetician. I use Biotherm Life Plankton eye cream. It's $67 at Shoppers.
Jeez.
I got it here. It's 15 milliliters. Highly efficient anti-eye cream brings out younger-looking eyes. The eye contour area looks denser, firmer, more resilient, diminishing the appearance of wrinkles and fine lines."
Well, I've got some help for you, too, from my Uncle John.
Okay.
Preparation H.
I mean,
If you want to get skincare routine, my Uncle John will help you out.
wrong end there.
I've heard that before, though. I've heard
Have
that
you?
works, yeah.
Is that your secret?
My secret? I'll never tell. A real man never says. Always keeps it to himself. Thanks for the tips.
Thank
And the
you.
texts, they keep rolling in.
Oh.
Old school remedy was to urinate on your washcloth and wipe your face.
Ending on a high note. Is that real? I don't know how he does it and has been keeping up with the hustle and bustle over there. Our official Olympic reporter still live in Paris. Let's go over to him now. Are you getting tired yet, Chris?
Oh, bonjour, mes amis. No. Welcome, everyone. It is Chris McLeod, Olympic reporter, live here in Paris, France, taking in the 2024 Summer Olympics and reporting back to you live. Man, I had a night last night. I had an ice cream cone with our very own Summer McIntosh, 17-year-old double gold medalist. Not a big deal for her, eh?
No, she must be very honored.
She's quite on. What, the gold medal or having the ice cream with me?
Having the ice cream with you.
It is. Yeah, I had to buy. She's only 17, right? So
Yes.
she doesn't have any money to her name yet. But man, oh man, congratulations to her. 17 years old. I was doing Mom, watch me do a handstand in the pool. She's winning gold medals in the pool.
I know. I couldn't do anything for myself when I was 17. It really is crazy.
Mom, watch me do a dive.
Can you call and make a doctor's appointment for me, Mom?
Yeah, she's 17. She's winning gold medals. Congratulations to her. All right, the sweetheart of the Olympics so far is Simone Biles.
Of course,
She
the
won
GOAT.
her 6th gold medal yesterday. What was that?
The GOAT.
What was that? I'm sorry, I'm breaking up over here. She's what?
The GOAT.
That's right, Allanah. You are correct. Sorry, just, being here in France, the phone
course,
connection
yes,
isn't that
yes.
great. Simone Biles, 6th gold medal yesterday. In the crowd to watch her was Kendall Jenner, Martha Stewart, Steph Curry, Tony Hawk, Seth Rogen, Bill Gates. The list goes on and on. She's money right now, Simone Biles. I caught up to her last night. Afterwards, She was out partying. Yeah, she was binge eating French onion soup and escargot. Man, that girl knows how to slam it back.
Of course she does. Did you buy that for her as well, or did she foot the bill for that one?
Couldn't get anywhere close to her. Me and Summer just watched from a distance. It was quite entertaining. How about the silver medal shooter, Youssef Daikic?
This
of
is
Turkey?
wild.
Did you see this guy?
This guy, where did he come from?
He's like the dude. He's shooting his shot. He's the Olympic darling from yesterday. He's a silver medal winning. He was in the shooting, and he has these slick glasses. These glasses are basically they block out one of your eyes, so you don't have. You know how when you're looking at something and trying to focus, you close one of your eyes. He's got his hand in his pocket and he's just shooting his shot, and he pulls the silver. But just the picture of him is just. It's mind-blowing how he's just so calm and cool.
Oh, it's cool. This guy's got, like, swagger for sure. Because all the other guys are very serious about it, and he's just there like he just rolled in.
Yeah, like clack, clack. I'm going to like laid off some shots here. All right, I want to talk about a couple of athletes who are, money's tight for these athletes, right? So there's an Italian gymnast, Giorgia Villa, who has a sponsorship. She's making money. She's an ambassador for Parmesan cheese.
Okay, I'm seeing these photos that she posted with them too, right?
She's posing with a block of Parmesan cheese.
Yeah. You got to do what you got to
one.
do. Got to get that bank.
I like that one. And Flava Flav has stepped up, too. He's helping out one of the discus throwers to pay her rent for the rest of the year. She didn't even have enough money to cover this month. Flava Flav stepping up and paying for it. All right, one last story here, live from Paris, France. A Jennifer Aniston lookalike slashed the crowd yesterday in a tennis match in Paris.
Oh.
Stood up, popped her top, showed it off, and she did it beside a gentleman who apparently had a child to his right. He seemed to be unaware. He won the gold medal for pretending he didn't see it. Definitely he witnessed every moment of it. I got to go, Allanah. Summer needs another ice cream. It is Chris McLeod, Olympic reporter.
I've got some words for you that have been added to the Cambridge Dictionary, which is the world's most popular online dictionary for learners of English. So you go online, you can search different words. So they've added a bunch of words so far for 2024. Okay, so I'm not going to give you all of them, but there's a bunch of them here, which I'm sure you know the meaning of, a little bit of background, but introducing people to the English language. Drip pricing. You know what drip pricing is?
No, something gets cheaper because it's not in demand. I don't know.
No, it's the opposite, actually. It's a way of charging for goods or services when you're in the buying process. So you know when you get like a price and then it's like, oh, you got to pay for this, you got to pay the activation fee, now you got to pay for that, and it's like, well, why didn't you just tell me how much I had to pay? It doesn't cost this much, it costs whatever the end amount is. It's called drip pricing. Porch piracy. We've heard this.
When you steal a package off someone's porch.
Exactly. What about a back read? A back read. Do you know what that is?
A back read. No.
A back read is when you go through a series of messages or internet posts that you did not see when they were first created, and most recent, usually first, and then you work backwards. You're back reading
like a rabbit
conversation.
hole kind of. I love that.
Like if you have a nap and the group text goes off, and then you're back reading. You're like, well, what happened? Like, and you're going backwards.
Okay.
That's called a back read. Do you know what a review bomb is? Review bomb.
I don't know. When you have bad service, so you leave a bunch of reviews.
Well, kinda. A large number of people or one person from a lot of different accounts put a lot of bad reviews out about a book, a computer game, a restaurant, whatever it is, whatever they're doing the review. It's a review bomb. You get your group text together again. We're gonna do a review bomb.
Yeah.
We're gonna go bomb these guys. IYKYK.
IYKYK. IYKYK. I know. I don't know.
If you know, you know.
Oh, shoot. Okay. I get it.
If you know, you know. Basically, it's like, hey, you share a joke together. If you know, you know. IYKYK. Face journey. A face journey is another term that's been added to the Cambridge Dictionary.
Like a glow up, like you worked on your face and now you're good looking. I don't know.
A series of expressions that appear in someone's face showing different emotions that they are experiencing as a reaction to something.
Oh, I like that.
It's a face journey.
Oh, poetic.
You see it sometimes, they'll do it on social media, and they're like, the face journey of me watching a gold medal match, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see the face journey, okay? And then here's the last one, okay? A chef's kiss.
Something is chef's kiss. It's perfect. Can't get better than this.
Yeah, fingers and thumb together. You kiss them, pull your hand away. It's a way of showing that you think something is perfect or excellent. Ah, mwah.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Chef's kiss. CK morning. Mwah.
Mwah.
Chef's kiss.
Listen online every weekday morning at 943CKSY.com. Weekends on in case you missed it, or tune into the podcast weekdays. Subscribe, rate, review, and tell your friends all about the CK Mornings in case you missed it podcast.